everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Today's makeup tutorial that I'm going to do for you is of Angelina Jolie as Maleficent. Now, I'm going to make my own mask, so I just wanted to show you what I've bought to make my mask first. Now, Sam had this Catwoman mask from a video she did, so I've just cut the eyes off and I've kind of templated out the shape that I want to do the mask. Then I've been to our local DIY store, which is around the corner, and bought two of these because I was thinking I can take these bits off and put them on. Then I bought some stuff to wrap around it and some tape. So I'm going to make my Maleficent mask and then you will see it at the end of the video. Okay, so I'm back and I have to say I'm feeling pretty epic about my mask that I've made. There you go. So, yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Sam came in when I was halfway through making it and I was like, yeah, I know, I'm pretty amazing. So let me do the makeup. Now, I did debate doing the prosthetics on the cheeks, but I tried it and practiced it, and this cheek is probably a bit redder because I practiced it, and it just doesn't sit properly, so I'm just going to contour it, and hopefully it will look good. Hope you enjoy. So I've already moisturised my skin. I'm going to take Illamasqua Skin Based Foundation in 3.5. And I'm going to take that on a Real Techniques buffing brush. So the key is I want the foundation base to be light, but I don't want it to be too light because obviously the highlighter on the cheek needs to be lighter than the base, otherwise it won't show up. So a little bit lighter than I naturally am. Right, once the base is done, I'm going to move straight onto the eyes and eyebrows. I'm going to use the Ben Nye palette. This is the Theatrical Eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use this pretty much for the eyes and the brows. So firstly, I'm going to mix taupe and cobblestone together for the brows. That one. And that one. I'm also going to take a MAC 263 and some Micropore Tape. I'm going to use this a few times in this video. Firstly, Angelina, I forgot her name for a second, Angelina has quite a pointed arched brow. So to get this, just to make it easier for you, you don't have to do this, I am going to pop my tape on there and also there, and that's going to give me an arch there. So like a crazy woman at the moment. See how it's giving me a nice point there. Then all I have to do is the underneath, which is quite rounded actually. Right, once I've got the shape there, I'm going to take the white on a brow brush just under that arch, just to be sure that that stands out. I'm going to take it on the top as well. I can soften that so it's not so harsh as the makeup progresses. Okay, I'm going to keep to the similar sort of colours. I'm going to go for this one as well. Again, mixed with a bit of white this time. Actually, I'm going to go for those three. And I'm going to run that all over the lid. As a bit of a base. And the same colours, I'm just going to run under the eye, close to the lash line. Then I'm going to take my MAC 263 that I already used and the black, and I'm going to run that along the lash line. Turn the brush around slightly and then pull it backwards. So it's just softening that slightly. And then take my 217 and softly buff over that. And then you're going to keep building that black. And then I want to take a little bit of cobblestone mixed with a bit of black and really softly run that through there. Not much. Just really lightly. Also want to take that black just on the top waterline. And a little bit just under. So it kind of comes round. Just through the socket. Right, and then I'm going to add some mascara. I've got Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lash. Let's pop some of that on. Can I just put it out there that I like mascara brushes that have proper brushes. Not into those plastic ones. I've tried and tried. They just don't do it for me. I'm going to put some mascara on the bottom lashes as well. Then I need to add some false lashes. I have got MAC. These are 36. They kind of go outwards a little bit, which is what I was after. So Sam and I have just got back from America and Italy, and for those of you that we met, it was such a pleasure to meet you all. You're lovely, and we really enjoyed it. Just wanted to say that. Thank you for coming to meet us. So I'm just going to let that glue dry for a minute, and I'm going to move back onto the skin. So I'm going to pop a bit of concealer on. I have got Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics. This one is in YO or Yo. It's quite light, might have to mix it. I'm going to mix it with Y2. Just under my eyes. Clean up under there a bit. A bit down my nose. Right, next I'm going to take my Micropore again. This is like bandage tape if you don't know. And I am just going to pop that just about there. So from the top of my ear to the top of the nose. Hang on. Okay, because I want to do the highlighter there. So I'm going to take my super light concealer that I was using before. And just pop that on first. Then I'm going to take a little bit of MAC powder. This is NW15 Studio Fix foundation powder. And I'm going to take that all over the face. That's just going to seal it all into place. I also have that in a white, so I'm going to take the white on a setting brush and just run that on the cheekbone. Then I have a little bit of MAC Vanilla, and that is going to run over the top. I'm going to remove this. It's giving me a really harsh line, which is what I want. Then got Illamasqua. This is hollow. It's like a really great contour for fair skin. I'm going to take that along there. So it's going right along that line. And where I put the sticky, it means that that wasn't powdered, that area as well, so it's quite nice. Although you can add a cream to it anyway, it's quite nice because it hasn't been powdered. I then need to take an even darker contour. This one is OCC. And work that just a little bit lower. And that's going to work up and down. Just going to get my brush that I use for concealer just to soften this away. And then the contour again on the jawbone, really sharp. So just sharpening that jaw a little bit as well. Even though it feels wrong, you've got to keep that strong. It's just blending and building. But you want to keep that really sharp line there. Then for the lips, I've got Trust in Red Lip Liner from MAC. I'm going to colour the whole lip in with that. I need to make my lips a little bit fuller, so I look more like Angelina. I'm then going to take this lip pencil by OCC in Black Dahlia. I just want to get the outsides of the corners. And then I have Cockney by MAC to go inside. And then I think we're pretty much there. I just need to put my mask on. And there you have the finished Maleficent makeup. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Have a lovely day. I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and yeah, love you lots. Bye.